Greetings to everyone on the channel Real Facts. This time we are going to tell you about a common situation of adultery, but the thing is that the response of the wife and her acts are impressive. No one knows whether it is true or not, but a girl of the nickname Anna shared this story on one of the forums. The woman found out about her husband's betrayal long before she said anything. She did not show her disappointment and depression to anybody, but on her husband's birthday, an unforgettable gift awaited him. According to the girl's words, at first I doubted my husband's infidelity because we had been together for a happy 7 years of marriage. But every day this feeling increased and the situation became worse. It was hard and painful for me to see and hear how my husband was kind on the phone with someone and even flirted. When I asked who he was talking to, my husband told lies and said he was talking to his mother. He seemed to be lying so much that he could not see the difference between flirting and conversation, or probably he thought that I believed him. He came back from work later than before and sometimes stayed there for the night, saying that he was very busy. But when I called his office, his colleagues said that he had gone home hours ago. When I asked him what was going on, he always smiled and said that his colleagues were joking. So my misfortune lasted several months. As it went on, it got even worse. In the evenings, my husband started walking for groceries and returned late after midnight with no groceries. I had no choice but to become the detective. My friends advised me not to believe the tales of the man who was cheating on me, but to hire a specialist, and the detective found out everything. I was silent for several months. How difficult it was to know everything and watch his behavior. Sometimes it seemed that he just didn't love and respect me at all, but I was waiting for my husband's birthday. I learned some circumstances of the situation and decided to have some conclusive evidence of his betrayal. My assumptions were correct. My husband was planning to celebrate his birthday not with his friends and relatives, but with his secret colleague. I found a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses in his car, so it was obvious who he was drinking it with. 3 days before the planned celebration, I told my husband about an urgent business trip to another city. He reacted with understanding and said he would not celebrate. He wanted to stay home and relax. But in fact, I did not leave the city. I went to my friend's place for several days. When the day of my husband's birthday came, I arranged everything. I invited his parents, his brother and sister, and also his friends to get together at our house. I phoned everyone and asked them to keep it a secret, as I wanted to make him happy. I asked his mother to make a large cake with candles as a present to him. Any man would like such attention if it were not for certain circumstances. When we were together in the yard, we quietly went up to the apartment. Everyone was getting excited. His mom had a smile on her face. She was carrying a birthday cake for her dear son. I opened the door of the house with my key. Everyone was quiet because they wanted to congratulate him on his birthday in the morning when he was still in bed. So it happened. We opened the door to the bedroom and shouted, "Happy birthday!" As I expected, my husband was not alone in the bed. Seeing her unfaithful son, his mom threw the cake at him and cried. His sister and father were about to start fighting with him. Our friends were also shocked. I showed confusion and misunderstanding of what was happening. Inside me, everything was triumphant. I took revenge. The girl who was his lover was looking for her clothes and ran around the apartment naked, and my ex-husband was crying and said, "What have I done?" I think it was the best and most unforgettable birthday in the world for him. It is true that a person always reaps what they sow, whether good or bad, and this story is an example. What would you do if you were the girl? Write your comments. It would be very interesting to read about it. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel, where you will find many interesting things.